Hi there everybody, this is J. Richard Varvel for the JRV Morning Show, coming to you live this morning from my living room. I'm here on the yoga mat. I just finished day 2 of yoga again, doing the Yoga Revolution. It's a 31-day program that is put on by Adrian, and I just watched the shows, Tuesday's and Wednesday's show, and wrote up some show comments that I'll be posting after this show, and I'll make sure that I get that link to the yoga, so that way if you'd like to join me, you can, and we can inspire one another to continue all the way through the 31 days. As I said yesterday, I started again because I only got to a certain point and then stopped, and so now, because I know I can, I started again. And so I feel stronger this time already. I feel a different sense of being able to connect to myself and to my body during the process. So I know and trust that all is divine timing, even the stop and start. And now restart. Okay, so welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me live this morning. I have a fantastic show planned. We're going to be pulling a card to tune into the energies of the day, and I'll be tuning in and seeing what comes through for the collective, as well as at 11:11 we will be stopping to do a guided meditation utilizing our imagination to go deep and deeper within, to have an experience with ourselves, to really start to play in that inner world if it's not something we already do already, to be able to build a certain level of comfort and normalcy in that process and in that fun, and also showing that when we engage ourselves in that way, what magic and miracles, what more magic and miracles we can bring out into this reality. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the card reading of the day and see what comes through. So, shake, shake, shake. That song was on yesterday. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Da 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 da. Shake your booty. Da 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 da. Apparently it's still in my mind today. I'll just shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Da 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 da. Shake your booty. Da 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 da. Okay, so card of the day, collective, tuning in, highest and best good. It's like Jack wants a real good shuffle this time. Alright, one more good one here. Okay. Ta-da! Higher Choices is the card. Higher Choices. And don't forget, I'll post a still shot of this card on my Instagram account. That automatically shows up on my Facebook page, so that way you can take a look at this card and see what comes through for you personally, above and beyond what comes through for the collective. All these cards have so many layers and levels painted into them. They're pretty magical and spectacular. Okay, so Higher Choices really comes down to the fact that as we grow in consciousness, as we expand into our multidimensional self, it doesn't mean that the quote-unquote third-dimensional choices go away, and that all of a sudden only these higher choices are available. Wouldn't that be nice? No. So what happens is we literally spread out and totally encompass ourselves within all the dimensions and become aware of our multidimensional self, and in that process, all choices are available. Higher choices, quote-unquote higher choices, lower choices. Again, I'm using this higher, lower level thing just for explanation, but there really is no right or wrong or good or bad or specific order that we should all be taking. This is really a unique and specific journey to each one of us, and even if we might be feeling like we're moving in a direction that might seem counterintuitive to our mind or to whatever other people think, doesn't necessarily mean that we're off track or doing something wrong, but that's just part of our destiny. That's part of what we came here to experience, and sometimes we come here to stumble just to see what that experience is like. It's not that we don't have it within us to know better, because we do. We have all of it within us. However, we come here uniquely and specifically to come have these experiences where we forget that we're God. We forget that we have this connection to the divine. We forget that there's so much more available to experience. That's part of this, what makes that is part of what makes this earthly reality so unique and so exciting to come here and to be a part of this experience. However, in the midst of some of these experiences, oh my God, it's fucking crazy. You know, there's people dying, there's wars going on, there's people that can't find food or fresh water to drink. There's this sense that we're very shallow here in the United States, that we are just all about looks and just stuff, and that we've completely lost touch to nature and to each other. And so there's all these extremes going on. Okay, and that's not everything going on. I don't want you to get caught up in what I just said. But I will just wrap it up in the sense there are lots of extremes going on, and it's up to us to define, not only to find our own balance, you know, literally becoming the eye in the middle of the hurricane where we can be in our own peace even though all kinds of stuff's going on all around us, but also being able to take that another step further, and within that peace and calm, tuning into our internal guidance system and choosing these higher choices for ourselves, these choices that bring about more love and more light from within us out into the world, as well as really choosing our creative expression, choosing being nice and loving to ourselves, choosing taking care of our bodies, choosing taking care of our life situations, choosing to step up and engage not only with ourselves, but with our fellow brothers and sisters, not only our family, our friends, but the rest of the planet. That is what is shifting, but all choices are available. So that's the thing. It's not going to all of a sudden just be this time where it becomes easy. Good morning, welcome to the show. We're just wrapping up the card of the day. It's higher choices. And so, just to really wrap it up, it's this whole idea that all choices are available, and it's up to us to choose from within which direction we want to head. Okay? And each choice comes with its own experience. And so that's up to us to choose in the moment. And when we are tuned in and aligned to our internal guidance system, and our mind-body-spirit complex has created this firm foundation that we have found this peace and calm within. From there, we are able to move about from this sense of freedom and this sense of not being held back, not being weighed down, but being able to move about without all this weight. So, higher choices, card of the day. So let's go ahead and now get into the 11:11 meditation. All right, let's go ahead and close our eyes. And again, we're going to use our imagination to go deeper within. Imagine that. Very powerful tool, our imagination. And I would like you now to begin to grow roots from the base of your spine, in the bottoms of your feet, down into the center of Mother Earth. Again, with your eyes closed. We're having an inner journey here, an inner world journey. Yes. Notice how you are directly connected to that inner world. Just close your eyes. You're right there. Your roots have been grown. You're grounded and connected consciously with the earth. She's alive. She's awake. She's aware. Yes, she is. And she absolutely loves to connect with us in this way. Take a moment here to extend your love and gratitude down your roots and wait for a response back. Okay, wonderful. Let's take a deep breath. One more. All right, letting it all out. Okay. Now I'd like you to become aware of a personal sun that is blazing within your heart space. Yes. Divine. Now I'd like you to imagine growing that personal sun bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger out. And we're taking it out 22 feet today. That's 22 feet all around us. We are in the center. It is powered from the infinite source creator energies that are flowing from the inside out. Inside of us, and they're shining out like a star. Literally creating this reality that we are living. Not only the greater reality that we are all joining in together, but our own personal realities and even further, creating our personality and our unique gifts and abilities and our unique perspectives. Yes, our unique passions and drives. Things that we care about and things that we don't. Yes, it's all different for each one of us. And that is very purposeful. Yes. Let's give ourselves permission to be our unique, authentic self right here in this now moment, saying yes and taking a deep breath together. Yes, let's do it again. Really just feeling into this yummy feeling within ourselves, being our whole self, and bringing it out into this world. That is true freedom. Yes. Doing it unapologetically, because we're doing it from love, we're doing it from our authenticity, we're doing it from the light. We're not doing it to hurt or harm anybody, to dominate, to be aggressive. So we don't need to hold ourselves back, even though some might feel overwhelmed by our light, but it isn't necessarily a bad thing. We all are forced to make adjustments here and there. It's part of the fun. It's part of what keeps things moving. That is what keeps the flow going. When we know that, we don't have to be all antsy and mad about it. We can just relax into it, be in the experience, not try to run away from it or change it, but go right to it. Yes, we give ourselves permission to be brave and courageous within our own lives, right here and right now. Yes. Wonderful. Again, feeling into what it feels like to be in this authentic place within. Beautiful. We're going to take a couple more moments here in this space and place within our own personal sun, having this exchange with ourselves and the earth and the greater cosmos. Let's just take a few moments here and then we'll come back. Wonderful. We're going to stay in this place. We're going to bring this place back with us into our physical reality, keeping our conscious awareness in our heart as we begin to wiggle our fingers and toes and open our eyes. Welcome back. That was a great one that brought us very deep within, and once we got to that place, it was very clear to me that it was just important to really own that space, be in that space, and enjoy that space, and there was no need to do or be anywhere else today. So, if you enjoyed that, I'd love to hear your feedback, as well as don't forget you can take yourself to that space and place at any time, and it is always a very powerful space and place, because time doesn't matter. We can do it on our own time. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you again for tuning in and joining me live. I had a fantastic time this morning, and I look forward to joining you tomorrow for the last show of the week. So a couple announcements. I will be at First Friday. That is coming up this Friday, tomorrow. I will be set up out in front of a beautiful sequence. I will have all my sprays, and I am in the midst of a brand change, in the sense that I'm changing the label, I'm changing the names, I'm making them more user-friendly and easier to connect with, as well as more simplified, so that way all the information you need is there and none of the information you don't. Okay. So I look forward to seeing you all out at First Friday. Please come by and smell the goodness with me and say howdy doody. I would love to see you in person. As well as come check out Beautiful Sequence. There's always fantastic new arrivals. As well as all the other fantastic wares that are there for sale. There are some fantastic vendors. I know I'm going to be excited to check out the vendor that's right there at the corner of 19th and I. He has stones and crystals and other beautiful minerals, and he always has fantastic deals as well as fantastic selection, and that's just one of the many. So I look forward to seeing you all down there tomorrow, and then on Saturday I will be at the Mars Collective for their Customer Appreciation Day, and I don't remember exactly the time, so I will post the little marketing ad that's floating around, so that way you guys can see all the details if you would like to come out. Again, my products at this time do not have CBD or THC in them. However, they work very well with CBD and THC products. And the collectives have been so awesome in allowing me to be a crossover product within the store. And within being able to join in at these events. So I want to thank them so much for allowing me to participate in this way. I want to thank you all again for joining in and tuning in live. Lastly, I'll leave it at I do private readings and energy healing sessions, so you can reach out to me at 818-216-1050 to set up an appointment, or you can go online to jrichardvarvel.com, click on book an appointment, and then you can check out my virtual assistant. She'll let you know my schedule, and you can book an appointment online. All right, I'm surrounding all of you with a big, huge, giant hug of love. I love you all tons. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Mwah!